what's happening TikTok. So coming live on location. All right, this is what we're doing today. I've never been many places, many. Posted from many or whatever videos from all over. This one definitely original for me. I'll give you a little quick view. So, yep, it's a 10. It's a 2-man 10. I don't know if it's one perfectly. So, people would see this going backwards. I was in a shelter. Everybody knows that I was homeless. Y'all don't know why because I haven't told you. But it was a personal choice. One that's not going to last forever, not even too much longer. But it was an experience, nonetheless, that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I have learned and gotten back what I was losing, the humanity in me. Talk about it all the time. But I was talking, I was not experiencing it. There was still room for me to be cold to people or not turn it, not take the time to listen to them. It happens because we're in a cold world. We're raised to be narcissists. And it starts to affect. Without you knowing about it, it just starts to take away your soul. And I didn't know. I thought I had a good beat on life. I was doing things right, maybe, but I didn't have a good beat on reality. And the reality is the coldness and the darkness and the evil of this world. And I could tell you about it all day long. You could read about it until you experience it. It's life changing. It's absolutely life changing. Here's the rub. So y'all know I'm spiritual. You know this. My total faith, confidence, reliance on is in God. You know this. So walking through this and going through the things that I do, without that, I wouldn't be here. That's how cold and how dark it is. And I won't go into detail with it, but I will say it's been an experience that was much needed. And I will cherish it for the rest of my life. There's things that I see now, even in dark and evil places, that I see beauty in, that I see potential in, that I see. So I'm sticking it out, and I'm planning on being an example of this is a choice. It's not a commandment. This is not something that you have to do for the rest of your life. It may be for a time, and that's up to you. What this does to you, or experience like that, that's also up to you. That's more important than anything at all. Does it make you hate? Does it make you cold? Or does it make you love more? So, for me, it's because I'm connected. Daily, all day, I talk to my Father. And He directs my path. I know what you're thinking, I know. So many other ways I could go, I know. But that would have been ways to get cold. And I didn't want that no more. I didn't want that. I wanted my heart to stay pure. I wanted it to stay soft. Now, does that mean I'm soft? No. Does it mean I'm gullible? No. And if you are out here, you will die. So, and that goes for anywhere. This is just the world we live in. I mean, so the experience, what I'm talking about, that I'll cherish, is one that has woken me up to humanity, or the lack of it. But it doesn't mean we're too far from it that we can't get back. We just need some very powerful examples. That's the way we learn the lessons the best in life, is by somebody actually doing it instead of saying it. Like all these preachers get up on stage and they preach about, they know how you feel, and they know your pain. No, you don't. And most people don't listen to people like that because they know they don't. How are you going to know my pain? It's a $3,000 suit, took a helicopter to get there, $3 million house in a basketball stadium, no less. Come on, man. You don't know shit about me or anybody else that's out here. And here's one better, you don't care. So, people are not listening to those types anymore. But they will listen to somebody that's living life in front of them, that refuses to let life hold them down by the neck. So that's what this is about. And yeah, I could have went different ways. I could have easily manipulated my way into this or that. And then I'd be just like the world. What good is that? So I chose this for a time. And I started off in a shelter. I'm really new to this. Never been homeless before. I helped my mom pass away. Really nothing I could do. I had nowhere to go, and was evicted right after she died. You know, people turn into vultures when money's involved. So I wasn't going to fight it. I didn't care about a dime of it, even though it's mine. Didn't care about it. I walked away. When they put in a fake eviction notice on my door, which, by the way, the property was part mine too, so I didn't have to go nowhere. But I chose to. And this is where my path was directed. And started off in a shelter, but I still wasn't getting it. It was a shelter. They call it a shelter for a reason. You're sheltered. I didn't want that. I wanted the experience. So this is where I'm at. And for a time, this is where I'll be. Doing work. Still writing. Still posting. You'll still see me. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all.